Hey everybody, this is Adam from Learn Music, and today I want to teach you how to tune your ukulele. Alright, so there's a few things that we need to know before we get started. First, we need to know the string names and numbers of the ukulele. So the ukulele has 4 strings. The one that's closest to our face is the 4th string. The one that's farthest away is the 1st. And starting from the 4th string, the letter names are G, C, E, and A. There's a great mnemonic device that you can use to remember those string names. Girls can eat alligators is probably the simplest one. All right, so the next thing that we need to know is some terminology. So if we say that a note is sharp, it means that it's too high, and we need to loosen the string to come down to pitch. If we say that it's flat, that means it's too low, and that we need to tighten the string to come up to pitch. And the last thing that we need to know is how to use a clip-on tuner, all right? So the tuner that we're going to be using today, it's a Diodario Eclipse tuner. We sell these tuners on our website and in our store, and we're going to put the link to where you can order that in the show notes below. But really, all you need to know about a clip-on tuner is that it clips on. You want to clip it on your headstock, and then just make sure you hit the on button to turn it on, and then you're ready to rock and roll. So let's go ahead and dive right in, okay? So we're going to start with the 4th string. So the name of the 4th string is G, and we can see that it's a little too sharp, all right? So the way that we can tell it's a little too sharp is that we have these red lines above the letter. So if there's lines above the letter, it means it's sharp. If there's lines below the letter, it means it's flat. So we just want to keep hitting the string, all right? And we want to keep hitting it until we get a blue line on both sides of the letter. And notice how I didn't just hit the string once and keep cranking the tuner until I felt like it was in the right place. What I did is I hit it every second or so and turned the tuner slowly. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to hop down to the 3rd string. So girls can, we know that the name of this string is C, and when we hit it, we see that it's too low, it's flat, all right? So that means that we want to tighten the string and come up to pitch, all right? So we're going to turn it slowly. We're going to keep hitting the string until we get that blue line on both sides of the letter. There we go. We got a blue line on both sides of the letter, all right? So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to tune the 2nd string. Girls can eat. We know that this string is the E string, all right? And so we see we have an entirely different letter on this string, all right? So when we're tuning an instrument, when we're using a clip-on tuner, we want to make sure that there's a blue line on both sides of the letter, but we also want to make sure that that's the correct letter, okay? So in this case, it's supposed to be E. We have D sharp. D sharp is lower than E, so we're going to tighten it. And you can kind of give it a bigger crank here until you get to the right letter. So now we see we're still too low, so we want to keep coming up until we get that blue line on both sides of the letter. And there we go. We're ready to rock and roll now. So we tuned the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string for you. We're going to let you do the first one on your own using the tools that you learned in this video. So one thing to keep in mind is that on a ukulele, you have 2 tuners on each side of the headstock. So when you get to the bottom, you're going to turn the tuner the opposite way to either tighten or loosen it. Also, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We're going to be making more videos just like this one. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and we hope that you have an awesome week learning music.